Are live now. Let's just take a look. All right, guys. We're almost there. Your turn to share this video. If you guys are new in this channel, in this page, welcome. My name is Lee J, and
I'm Melissa.
Yeah. So in this page, we talk about. Oh, and we have our little guest here, Amelia.
Say hi.
Say hi. Hello. Amelia is our little guest here, and she just woke up. Everybody just woke up because we're a bit tired from the weekend. Um, but looks like everything. Oh, somebody came. Looks like we are live now. Okay, let me just share our page. Yeah, if this content is helping you guys, feel free to share this page so that you guys can help us grow our community. By the way, we are online business owners. We help regular people do the same, right? Create a stream of income online so that obviously their hopefully their financial future would change as well. But anyways, on these live sessions, what we usually do is we answer some thought-provoking questions, which is interesting because it's been doing good so far. We've been doing it for about for every day except yesterday. It's Sunday yesterday. It's Easter Sunday, um, and today is Easter Monday. And yes, we are back here at it again, answering thought-provoking questions, and hopefully these questions would also help you. The answers would also help you. I will post what we do. We typically do is that we ask a number because we have prepared 365 thought-provoking questions, and we get to choose what number, and then we're gonna see what would be the question. So I think it's my turn to answer. I'm sorry, to pick a number.
Yeah, to pick a number.
Right?
What number you want?
I think I'm gonna go with, because we have Amelia over here. We're gonna go with number 31.
31.
31. Okay, so what's the question number 31? All right, I'm also gonna post this in the chat so you guys can see.
And feel free to answer the question and in the chat.
Mhm.
Let us know what you think about the question.
Mhm.
You know. So
All
the
right.
question is, when it's all said and done, will you have said more than you've done?
That's an interesting question, right? So the way I understood it is that when it's all said and done, will you have said more than you've done? Wow. So there's an explosion of different answers. I can answer that first. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
I can try
I'm
it.
thinking of something. Yeah.
But that is so true. We say so much stuff. We say so many things. We say promises to our loved ones. We say goals. We set goals, and we say them to ourselves. We dream, right? We daydream. We plan. We have all these expectations in life, but have you done it, right? Have you done these things, right, that you've said to yourself, that you said to your spouse? I remember promising the life to give Melissa when we first got married, giving her the things that the world to her, right? And um, and I think that's how I understood the question, is that how many promises have you said? Um, how many of those are broken? How many of those you've actually done, right? How many promises, not only to your loved ones but to yourself, have you done, right? Right now it's 2022, and New Year's is already gone and passed, and that's where we typically ask for New Year's resolution. What are you going to do different this year? What are you going to accomplish different this year? Um, what are your goals this year, right? And it's really easy to list them down, and and that's what I do too. I have a notebook, have a journal downstairs in my office, and it's full of lists of different goals, of different aspirations and hopes that and there's also dates in there. um, but when it's all done, right? When it,
Yeah.
when you've left this earth, right? Have you said more, right, than you've done? And to me, I would probably answer that just by saying I probably said a lot that I didn't do, right?
Yeah.
I really did.
You think so?
I did. I
Yeah.
promised so much that I didn't do.
Mm.
And some of those people that I promised to are already gone, right? They're
Mhm. Who are
they're
those people?
my grandma, right?
Mm-hmm.
I promised things to her. Um,
Mm.
you know, my uncle, right, that recently
Oh
passed away
yes,
in
yeah.
2021, twenty
Yeah,
twenty two,
past year.
2020. I also promised things to him, right? Probably a
Oh.
whole bunch of people that I promised to, but I never really get to do those things because life is all about, to me anyways, the way I experienced it is, you know we say all these promises, we try and keep our promises, right? But I think the very important thing to remember here is that as long as I try my best to do, or to do the things that I said that I'm going to do, that's all that matters, right? um, I don't regret doing things that I've done before. I think of it as failures and learning curves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do have some regrets. Nobody's perfect, right? But at the end of the day, the things that I've said, and I apologize to those people that I promised to. Uh,
Yeah.
and it's not only personal promises that you promise, right? Maybe it's a debt, right? Maybe it's a debt where I promise to pay the collector, $100 for this credit card bill. Okay, but you missed this promise, right? Um, Maybe it could be a date, right?
Yeah.
I promise that on your birthday we're gonna go in a nice fancy restaurant to celebrate you,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't happen, right? Or it could be just simple as you know. A promise of giving you something, right? I
Mm-hmm.
promise to the kids a lot,
Yeah.
but not necessarily that I'm going to give it to them, right? Um, but if you really go to the core of it, if I think of it as as a deep thought of what are the things that I've said, the really mean things that I've said are probably are probably going to happen, right? Uh, in terms of overall,
Mm-hmm.
I, there are a lot of things, promises that I said to myself, to my family, that I
Mm-hmm.
really want to accomplish, and I think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, what's your take in it?
Um. Hey, just before we go on my side, so the question was, will you have said more than you've done?
Yeah.
Like, those promises that you've told them, you you regret saying, or
No, I don't regret saying it. It's just the question is asking if have you said more
yeah.
than you've done in terms of when you say actions speak louder than words.
Mm-hmm.
People act more what they say, right? Even
Yeah.
like they act more of what they really mean to instead
Mm-hmm.
of saying it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So um if I'm if I'm truly wanting to help people, right, I help first before I even say it,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Like
So
that's what I've seen with you. you don't really make promises that much, but you you act more, and then you at the end you just it's more a promise to
Promise.
yourself.
Promise me I can come over first week. We'll come. Of
Yeah.
course, bro.
Yes, anytime. You
Anytime.
can sleep over too with Marcus.
In Marcus, yeah, there's quite a bit of fifth wheel we are looking at, and there's quite a few floor plans we haven't decided. There's so many choices out there we don't know.
Yeah, there's
We
so
don't know.
many different layouts.
Layouts.
Like, are we gonna get a bunk room with 2 bathrooms?
That's right. So for those of
Yeah.
you who don't follow us on our personal Facebook page, we are we are going to be we're planning to live in a trailer soon.
Yeah.
Bunk beds, that's
Bunk
right.
beds. Yeah, definitely bunk beds are one of the
Yeah,
requirements because
requirement.
the kids love bunk beds.
Yeah, and they need to have their own space,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially for those who want to sleep over, there will always be some extra beds.
That's right. So
yeah, so I guess it's my turn now.
it's your turn. Answer the question.
Yeah, so when it's all said and done, will you have said more than you've done? Oh, okay, so it's comparing about saying and
or
doing.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Now
that
we
makes
get it.
sense.
Perfect.
I thought it was more like saying things,
Yeah.
You wish you would have said more.
No, yeah.
Oh, it's
So it
comparing
compared.
about saying and doing.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah. So at the end of it,
Yeah, I think it depends on people, right? On my side, you know my history, right? About being shy,
Yeah.
about not speaking out, ever since I was in college, in university. My struggle really was, to speaking out when, for example, if I know, if I have something to share during group discussions, even though I want to share, sometimes I just feel like it's what I'm about to say is not good enough. So it's more for me, on my side, because I do a lot too, but in terms of speaking and saying, I don't do much of it before. I guess it depends on different people, because I say more. I say
you
more
say
to
a
you.
lot to me and do very little things.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, on that perspective, I wish I would have spoken out. I wish I have shared more. I wish I have said the things that I want to share. For example, if and a lot of these things, like for example, if I have family members who are doing great, I wish I have told them, you know what, you're doing good, you're doing great, you're doing great, keep it up, keep going. I wish I have said that, but instead I just kept to myself and just, I'm proud of them deep inside, but I wish I had spoken it out, because speaking it out makes a whole different.
That's right. Yeah.
But in terms of saying and doing, in terms of careers, career success, I wish I would have done more too. I wish, if I have struggled speaking out, I wish I have done speaking courses. I wish I have done courses that would have made me develop into the person that I want to be.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
That's very good. So guys, what do you think? Right? When it's all said and done, will you have said more than what you have done? So like Melissa said, it is a comparison between how many things have you said and versus the things that you've done. I've said a lot with different businesses, right? I said I'm gonna do this. I said I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna make start a food truck business or a what was the businesses? A marketing agency. There's so many
Yeah.
business opportunities that I wanted to start, and I've
Yeah.
actually did talk to a lot of people, maybe having business relationships with them in the past, and I've never really done it, right? Like I
I
didn't
guess
do
in
it.
terms of does it fit the lifestyle that you want, right?
Exactly,
Like
right.
that's why you're doing the online business,
Uh-huh.
is because it's really fitting to the lifestyle that you want in terms for your family, for your life.
That's
You know?
right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, thanks a lot for watching.
Thank you guys for watching.
This is Amelia right
Yeah,
here, a
Amelia
little
is having
guest.
fun joining our
Our
sessions.
session today. Put on the comments below what you guys think, and hopefully to see you guys again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Take
Take care.
care.
Have fun. Bye bye.